video. So this is my second video today. Earlier today I did a makeup tutorial, and that video will probably be posted before this one. So make sure, it wasn't a makeup tutorial, it was just like a makeup routine, you know, my makeup routine that I do. But make sure you go check that out. And now I am doing a seafood boil because I've been having a taste for some crab legs. So I went and got me some. I went to the Moody Crab that is here in my hometown, and I got some crab legs and I got some green mussels. And it also come with corn and potatoes. Even though I didn't ask for corn, I said no corn, but that's okay. I'm going to talk about following your dreams. So that's what we're going to talk about today while I eat. Hopefully I don't get nothing on my shirt, because I tend to always do. Make sure you go subscribe and hit that notification bell so you do not miss a video. I usually get garlic butter to go with my seafood, but today I decided to do the Moody Special, which is basically all the seasons together. So it's garlic butter, lemon pepper, Cajun, and something else, I think. There we go. Now I can get to the sauce. I'm about to start talking, y'all. I just haven't ate all day, so trying to get me a bite in. Trying to get me a bite in. Food makes you want to dance. Alright, so following your dreams. I'm going to give you pretty much like a backstory of myself and the point where I'm at today, pretty much. So, when I was younger, I dreamed of becoming an actress. Like, I just knew that that's what I wanted to be, and I had my mindset on that. I said, oh, I want to act, I want to model. You know, that was my mentality when I was a kid. Because when you're a kid, I mean, you want to be everything, especially stuff you see on TV. And that's what I wanted to do. I knew what I wanted to be when I was younger, and I wanted to be an actress. Now, when I got older, and you know, you start hearing things, you start getting discouraged and all that stuff, like, oh, you know, good luck with that, or you'll never make it, or that's a really tough profession, you might want to, you know, have another plan, go another route. And you know, that make you discouraged. That makes you think, okay, well, maybe I should do something else. Maybe I should think about something else. So, and when I was in high school, there was a lot of stuff. Like, I know I changed what I wanted to be like 3 times. That lemon made it better. I wanted to be a veterinarian and work with animals because I love animals. But then I got to thinking about surgeries and stuff like that. I was like, I can't do that. And then I said I wanted to be an OBGYN because I love babies. And I wanted to be the doctor that delivered the babies. Then my mama was like, can you handle blood? You know, how would you feel if you delivered a stillborn? And you know, because you have to think about stuff like that. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I can't do that. Never mind. So that went out the window. And so the third thing that I finally was like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna go to school for. What's teaching? You know, because you know, I thought about being a teacher at several points growing up. I liked playing school when I was younger and being a teacher, or even being a student. So that's what I went to school for. All right. I started off at a community college where I just did my basics, got all that out the way. I went there for 2 years, and I got an associate's degree. That's just in general studies. That's it. Then after I graduated from there, I went to the University of North Alabama, where I started doing my teaching. So I was doing field experience, where you go into the classroom, you teach children, you do a reflection on it, all that good stuff. But you know, the entire time of me doing teaching, I always felt like something was missing. I was like, what do I even want to teach? Like, where do I want to teach? What age group do I want to teach? Like, I was always confused. I knew I was going to school for teaching, but I never knew what I was even going to teach, if that makes sense. But, you know, I kept pushing because I kept saying, you know, eventually I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. You know, just focus on getting that degree. So, after a year at UNA, now don't get me wrong, I like UNA. I like going there. But I felt out of place. And when I say that, I mean like, I felt like I wasn't supposed to be going there. I was supposed to be going somewhere else. And for a while, I had wanted to attend an HBCU. So, you know, I thought about it, and I was like, well, you know, if it comes up again, maybe I should go ahead and transfer. Well, one day my mom called me out the blue, and she was like, hey, you ever think about, you know, attending school somewhere closer, you know, closer to home? You know, there's Alabama A&M is the HBCU. So when I got that call, I was like, okay, that's my confirmation. Maybe I need to go ahead and transfer. So I transferred to Alabama A&M, which is an HBCU in North Alabama. So I went there for a year. Let me tell y'all, it was not a good experience for me, and I didn't like it. I love the atmosphere. I love being around, you know, my people, and I could connect with them and everything. You know, that's what I did like about it. But one reason, they didn't accept any of my transfer credits. Something just fell in my room. And I know it was that card. Y'all know when y'all hear something, you just be staring. You just be staring, waiting to see if something gonna come out or whatever. But I think it's the fan. It was a card that fell. But anyways, they didn't transfer any of my credits. So I literally was starting from point A. Like, taking an orientation class. Taking, what else did I take? Like, I was taking freshman classes. And at this point, I was a junior. I was a junior in college, but I was taking freshman level courses because none of my credits transferred. I keep looking over there because, you know, I'm still kind of tripping over there about that. But other than that, so I was starting over fresh. And I didn't like that because it was setting me behind. But also, you know, I was disappointed in the staff over there. Now, don't get me wrong. I love some of my teachers. You know, I love them. But you had, and you know, a majority of their staff is black people. Black men and women. And when you walk in the office and you just get a look like, what you doing here? What you want? I couldn't talk to nobody. Like, I had to go into the financial aid office several times because, number one, they're slow. They don't fill out no paperwork. They don't try to get nothing done. That's what you get for trying to work with black folks. Don't get me wrong, I love my people, but we got to do better. So I walk in the office several times to talk to my advisor or whatever, and every single time she got an attitude. One time I was trying to explain something to her, and she puts her hands up in my face like, I said, oh no. So I didn't like that. You know, especially at HBCU, you're supposed to feel like you belong there. You're supposed to get that help. Your people are supposed to want to help you. They supposed to want you to reach the top. But they dragging you down. They don't want nothing to do with you. They don't even want to deal with you. So I'm like, yeah, I'm out of here. This was not the right HBCU to attend. So I got up out of there. So then, you know, I started looking at other places, other schools to go to. Something that's still, you know, close to home where I wouldn't have to drive far. And somehow, Athens State got brought up. And, so I did a little tour there. I talked to an advisor over there. He said they had like the best education program in the state of Alabama. And even principals that I knew were telling me. And one of them even said, hey, you know, if a student from A&M was interviewing to be a teacher and a student from Athens State was interviewing to be a teacher, 99% of the time we're going to go with the Athens State student because we know that they were brought up very well in the teaching department and those teachers helped them. Them students over at A&M, we can't do nothing with them. They come in here with attitudes. They don't want to work. So I was like, oh yeah, see now I'm even more glad that I got away from over there. Because they would set me up for failure. So I went ahead and applied to Athens State. And I got accepted. You know, I did the whole process and everything. And mind you, I'm still going to school for education. Early childhood education at that. So I was planning on teaching grades K through 3. Kindergarten through 3rd grade. Now, my first semester there... Well, wait. Let me bring it back. I applied, but I started school. You know, I got accepted, but I didn't start that semester. I had started that following semester. So I got accepted in the fall of 2019, but I didn't actually start school until the spring of 2020. So, mama, mama, me. Every TikTok song be stuck in my head. I was taking education courses. I was taking an intro to education, and I was taking a technology and media in education. So I'm taking the class, right? I'm still lost. I'm still confused. I still don't know what I want to do with this teaching degree. But I'm still pushing. I'm still trying to get that degree. Well, I went to class one day. I went to technology and media and education. And as I was sitting in class, something immediately spoke to me. And I always say it was the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit spoke to me. And clear as day, all I heard was, you are not supposed to be in here. This is not what you're supposed to be doing. And that entire class, because the class was like 2 hours long, that entire class, I wasn't even paying attention to what the teacher was saying at this point. All I kept thinking was, this is not what I want to do. What is it that I want to do? And all I could think of was acting. All I could think of was drama and theater. That's all that was on my mind. So, at this point, I am a senior. I am a senior in college getting ready to graduate. And I changed my major. So, I'm starting all the way over. Well, not really. Because Athens State actually took a lot of my credits. A lot of my credits transferred over. So, there wasn't a lot of classes that I had to take. But I changed my major from early childhood education to drama and theater arts. And ever since that semester, y'all, it makes me want to cry. Ever since that semester, I have been so happy. Like, I love my classes. I look forward to going to school. Like, I get to, you know, be a part of the plays that we put on. And I love it. Like, this is what I want to do. So, you know, that's what I've been doing. And I'm actually getting to graduate. I can't even talk. I'm actually getting ready to graduate this coming spring in May of 2022. All I got to take is one more class, which is the class that you have to take in order to graduate, where you write that long thesis paper that's like 25 pages. So I got to take that class, and then I'll be graduating. And I've been talking so much, I ain't even been eating. But yeah. And oh my goodness, I freaking love my teachers. Like, you know, all my teachers are white men, white women, and I freaking love them to death. Like, when I tell y'all these the best teachers I've ever had, like, it's sad to think that your, you know, teachers that are your skin color, you know, you think they would want to help you, but they don't want nothing to do with you. And that's just the experience I had. That don't, you know, that's not other people's experiences. But my teachers now, they have taught me so much. They literally help you every single chance they get. They're like, come to my office, come talk to me. If you feel like you got a breakdown, if you need somewhere to cry, come in my office, girl. I got a beanie chair right here for you. You can sit in there as long as you want to. Like, those are the type of teachers I'm talking about, and I freaking love them. You know, even socially, you know, ever since I've been going to Athens State, I have made so many friends. Like, everybody's just so friendly. You know, I walk down the hall, hey Savannah, and I know, like, I belong there. Like, this is where I'm supposed to be. Now, you may ask, well, what do you want to do with your drama degree? This is where teaching came back into play. So, I had decided to teach theater, because theater is something that I love to do. Theater is something that I love to talk about, so why not teach it to children? Because I love kids. So, you know, I actually came up with the plan. And I recently just got a job at a children's theater school as a teaching artist. So, I mean, we do scripts, we do plays. Right now we're doing Little Descendants. And I teach 2 classes. I teach a Little Descendants is 5 to 7. And I'm also teaching a musical class. And we're also doing Descendants in that class. And that's like, they're 7 to 10. No. I think that they might be 5 to 8. I can't remember. But they're all like in the same age group. And, you know, we teach them the script. We go over their lines. We do choreography to go with the music. We do costumes. Like, we do everything it takes to put on a play. And I have been loving every second of it. I love my job. And it makes me even happier to know, I know for a fact that when I graduate and walk across that stage, I'm going to have a job. You know? Oh my goodness. And right now, I'm just an assistant teacher because it's still stuff I gotta learn. But eventually, I'm going to be a full-time teacher. So I'll be teaching multiple classes. And it makes me excited because I get to do something that I love. And right now, we're in a really small building, but we are moving to a different location. And they are going to build an even bigger building. So I'm even excited about that. And it's not just teaching, you know. Well, we're a teaching school where we teach acting, we teach, you know, we teach all that. We teach everything about theater. But we also do seasonal plays at the Von Braun Civic Center. Right now they're getting ready to do Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Then they're doing Christmas Carol, and then after that they're doing Alice in Wonderland. And I'm gonna start getting involved in those and auditioning for those plays, so I can just, you know, put myself out there, you know, get my name out there. And I'm definitely gonna audition for Christmas Carol because I think that's just gonna be fun because it's Christmas. I love Christmas, and you know that's right around the time school gets out, so I literally won't have nothing to do. I won't be doing nothing anyway, so why not go and, you know, act and put on a play? And, you know, my parents and all my family and friends will be able to go out and watch me. So, that's where I work right now. But that's not my stopping place. You know, I'm happy I got the job, but I don't want that job to be where I just stop and make myself comfortable. Because, you know, I want to grow. I want to continue to grow. But as I was saying, you know, I'm not just going to stop here. I eventually, you know, want to start auditioning for TV shows, for movies. You know, you don't got to have money to audition. You just go do it. And if you get a part, hey, that's great. If you don't stop. Keep trying, keep pushing. I know for a fact that I will get a lot of rejections, you know, but you got to go through that storm, you know, to get to the end of the rainbow. And I'm just going to keep growing. Dang it. I want to keep learning, keep growing as an actress, I should say. Because you never know. You might run across one person one day that's like, hey, I watched your performance up there. I'm a talent agent. You know, we want to sign you. You never know. I'm just saying. Right now I'm in an acting class at school. I took acting 2 last year. And now I'm taking acting 1. So I actually went backwards because you're supposed to do acting 1 then acting 2. But I went backwards just because my advisor said it don't matter as long as you take both of them. So now I'm in acting 1, and my teacher, he loves me. Like, I hate to brag on myself, and I don't usually do that. He always says, Savannah, you blow me away every time you step out there and you do something and you perform. Like, I've run out of words to say. And then he told me, I wish you weren't so busy because I want you to do more of my plays. Like, I love your acting. And that makes me feel that makes me feel so good about myself, like, you know, that I'm affecting people. And that's what I want to do. I want to be able to have that effect on people. And so he really, you know, he's one of those professors that I love. He's also my advisor. And he just gives me hope for myself. And he always tells me, keep pushing, keep going. You got this, girl. You gonna be good. And so that's why I'm telling you to follow your dreams. If you want to be a businesswoman, businessman, do that. If you want to be a lawyer, a judge, do that. Don't let anybody tear you down. Because let me tell you, my mama wasn't so accepting of it. Because, you know, she's always looking out for her baby girl. She's like, well, I want you to do somewhere you know you're going to make some money. You know, where you know you'll be able to pay your bills, you know. That's just her looking out for me. And she was like, I really don't think you should give up education. But I was like, Mama, I'm doing what I love to do. And she's definitely starting to accept that more. And there was a teacher that she talked to who was the drama teacher at the school she works at. And that teacher even told her to tell me, like, don't do it. You're going to regret it. Like, just because your dreams didn't work out for you don't mean I should stop mine. And so I didn't let those words affect me. I'm still doing what I love to do. So don't get discouraged. Don't let people bring you down. Keep pushing. Keep going. And if you keep following your dreams, if you keep praying, if you keep having faith, it'll happen. You know, I'm a patient person. I'm definitely not trying to rush anything. I'm definitely not like, oh, let me go to New York so I can become an actress. Let me go to California so I can become an actress. I'm not like that, because I know it takes time. It takes experience. It takes patience. So I'm happy where I'm at right now, because I know that I still got a lot of growing to do. And then when I get to the point where I feel like, okay, I'm ready to step out and do this, then I'll start actually going to auditions. Even if I have to, you know, travel to a different state to audition for something, I'll do it. You know, you gotta take that risk. You gotta take that chance. And like I said, it won't always go great. People will reject you. They might not think you're ready. They might still think you got a lot of work to do. And that's okay. Just take that and let it make you stronger. Let it make you a better person. You know, so right now I'm gonna continue to teach these kids and put on plays. And then when I know that it's time, when God tells me that, hey, it's time, go take that step, then I'm going to do that. And I know He has big plans for me. I feel it. Like, I know. And I'm just going to keep listening to Him. Keep doing what I'm supposed to do. And I know that time will come. But follow your dreams. Don't be unhappy. Do something that you know makes you happy. And just know everything happens for a reason. If I would have never transferred from the University of North Alabama, I definitely would have already been graduated. I would have been in a classroom somewhere right now teaching. But I wouldn't have been happy. And I would have been sitting in that chair every day saying, what am I doing? This is not what I want to do. So everything happens for a reason. There was a reason I left UNA and went to A&M. There was a reason I left A&M and went to Athens. Everything happens for a reason. And, you know, I know that this is God's way of just, you know, trying to mold me. You know, trying to prepare me for what He has in store for me. So never give up. I'm going to go ahead and end this off. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give it a fat thumbs up. Also, comment down below. And follow your dreams. You want to be happy? Make you happy. Don't make everybody else happy. Make you happy. And that's just my words of encouragement for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. May the Lord watch between me and thee while we're absent one from another. Keep our hearts in perfect peace. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Peace out. Dang it, I got sauce on my Bye.